What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So I'm gonna get some gameplay here for you guys, but I'm just gonna talk about a few, really quick points, and I'm also gonna be showing you my graph for this month, which is absolutely insane. I'm looking at it right now, even though you can't see it, but my my big blinds won per 100 hands is 19.9 at 10-0 blitz. So I'm gonna show you guys that in a second, and So just give me a few moments to talk about a few things. So first of all, where are we at with the channel, with the bankroll and everything? So right now, as I mentioned in the last video, I'm getting my skills back at 10-0. That's where I got all my skills with to begin with, ever since coming back to poker like last year. And I also might be moving to 25-NL on Ignition. The problem is that there aren't that many players unless you play at like a peak time. Like, well, right now it's 9:30 a.m. Pacific, so it's not surprising, but there's only 24 players. But if you look at 10-NL Blitz on ACR, there's like 100 players, I'm sure. I can just look really fast. It's 115, and the 50-NL game has 97 players, so it really seems like ACR is really getting like a stronger market share of American poker. But that point aside, I still might take advantage of the Ignition deposit bonus as well, try to get like an extra $1,000 for the bankroll. But that's where we're at right now. Basically, let's see, I pulled out like 2 or 3,000 out of my account, put it in Bitcoin, and then lost like over $1,000 in Bitcoin. So now my bankroll, that was all my bankroll. And so my bankroll is, I can't remember if I took some out of that and like put in my bank account or something, but all I know is that right now the bankroll is at like 11 or 1200 or something like 1150. Let's just call it 1150. So that's where we're at. The goal is to get back to 50-NL Blitz because that's like a livable wage. If you can beat those games, you can also get like, if they're still doing the leaderboard for Rakeback, you can get some extra money there. So that's the goal for me, my life, this channel, everything. So that's where we're at. Okay, so those are the first 2 points. Where we are, where we're going. And also, I wanted to make a note that when I'm done with 10-NL, which is, if I keep running as well as I am running and playing as well as I am playing, then I'm going to be done with 10-NL soon. And I'm thinking maybe around 40 or 50 buy-ins, I'll just call it, because it's like you're just, wasting, you're effectively throwing money away by playing games that are too easy and too small, when you can just be playing bigger games with a good win rate. But anyway, after I'm done with 10-NL, I want to make a course on it. I don't think anyone has like made a dedicated, it wouldn't be an expensive course. I'm not trying to make like $100 course or something. It would be like 20 bucks or something, just to tell you everything you need to know about beating 10-NL, specifically Blitz, because Blitz is going to be harder, or Zoom, or whatever your site may be. So if anyone is interested in that, or just wants to give me advice for making courses in the future, please let me know what I should include. I've thought about this a lot, but I want to know from other people, what is it that would make a course good, that would make you happy you bought it? Because, I want to, do right by anyone who chooses to buy with me, and even watch my videos. I want to keep you guys watching, keep you guys happy. So let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for that, especially if you're interested in buying that course. Just let me know. So now we're going to look at my Pokertracker Stats. Like I said, it's over 19 BB out of 100, so you can see absolutely insane stat right there. All this green. So there's a few notes to make. One is that you can see that, like, if you have a keen eye, you may notice that I've been playing a bunch of really small sessions. This is just to get my confidence up. If you take a big break and you play some big pots and your heart starts beating real fast and you feel like you might start tilting one way or the other, I love the idea of taking a lot of breaks. If I come up, 27 big blinds in 6 minutes, I played a big pot and I feel like I can learn something, I'll just, stop playing for a few minutes and, just take a break. Similarly, if I win a huge hand in well, this was a 40-minute session, but you know what I'm saying. It's like if I win a few huge hands, I don't want to tilt, like have like happy tilt and like manic tilt and like start spewing or something. So I have no problem with taking a lot of breaks, especially when you're getting back into things. I've only been playing for a few weeks, like 2 weeks again. So that's what I've been doing, but I've been playing really well. I've been making a lot of good plays. You know, this is where I'm at. I've made $65.66 this month so far. That could go up, could go down. I did suck out in a huge 200 big blind pot, which is why I have this big swing in you know, whatever, you know, the lines. Basically, I got it in with top 2 versus Broadway and sucked out on the river, so I won 200 big blinds that way. But other than that, running fairly, you know, pretty even. We sucked out a little bit. We got sucked out on. So nothing like, you know, this is a pretty big swing, but it was really just one 200 big blind pot. And yeah, so we've played, what was that, 32.99 hands for this month. So not a ton of hands, but all the decisions we're making are really good. This would be a good time to drop a like if you want to support, you know, me and the channel. If you appreciate the stuff I put out, if you learn anything from my videos, I'd appreciate a like. All right, so I just took a nap. Hopefully we didn't forget how to play poker. Got 2 blitz games going, so I'm gonna jump into these. Nice hand on the button to start off. Probably not calling Jack 8 suited, but maybe if someone else calls. I am curious to see what happens, so I'm going to stick around and see. But I'm going to put my attention on this one. Not the worst card. We're only losing to like flushes and like specifically Jack 8, Jack 9. We do have the Ace of Hearts for you know, nut flush draw. This is a little thin. I guess, you know what? Right after I bet, I asked myself, what am I getting called by? And I didn't have an answer. So I should have played that slower. King 10 offsuit doesn't have to be an open, especially at micros where you're kind of getting punished for with rake. But let's see, we're trying to. So with this bet, we're representing Ace Queen plus. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I like C betting, to be honest. But we're getting a pretty good price against something that could have like 2 pair or something. That Ace 10 off over here, it gives us a bad price, so I'm just gonna fold. We're gonna 3-bet this one. ISO this one. This guy's gonna get the loose tag, someone who likes to play a lot of hands. And we just flop the nuts over here and we whiff over here. So someone who's not folding to, let's see. I think I'm just gonna give this one barrel. And then this one I'm going to call. Okay, well, obviously we just fold to a raise. Okay, we're just gonna do a really small raise, try to get some more value, induce him to maybe re-raise. It's not our favorite card, but we're only really worried about. So he limp called, so we're only really worried about like Jack 9 and Pocket 9 specifically. No one bets quads with pocket nines, like pot with pocket nines here. So we're worried about like Jack 9 specifically. I think we're going, okay, really nice river. The turn isn't our favorite, but we're just going to call. So that was a really weird hand. This is why my win rate is so high, is because people are doing crazy stuff like that. So I'm going to sit out and make a note about this guy. This guy's pretty tight. And this guy doesn't 3-bet much, and it's a small raise, so I'm just gonna call. I don't really advocate for having a calling range out of the small blind. In fact, I pretty much always fold. I'll always fold here, but this guy's definitely a fish, and this guy does not 3-bet. So for those reasons, I decided to call. But that's a very specific scenario. Here I could bet, but it's going to be hard to fold out hands with a lot of equity, like ace jack with the ace of spades or something, which he has a lot in his range. That's the kind of hand I think would want to check back. Even ace 10 with the ace of spades, which we're just behind. So I'm just going to let this one go. All we're doing is hoping to catch a random ace high that we don't even have great equity against. Okay, here we do have a 10, so he doesn't have like 9, 10 of diamonds, for example, queen 10 of diamonds. So those are his calling hands, but he's got there's a lot of hands that can still call. Something like ace 9 and lower can all call. Even something like jack 10, of course we block a 10. Jack queen can call, speaking of ace jack suited. I do want to play with this fish. I just don't want to get 3-bet. Both of these guys have decent 3-bet percentages, but we're just kind of hoping that they don't 3-bet someone with so few big blinds. Here we're losing to ace king, ace queen, king king, ace ace, but not that many hands. Not our favorite turn. Now we're also losing to ace 9, ace 5. So a lot of hands we're losing to. And we just don't know anything about this player other than they play a lot of hands. I don't think people are tanking this long with, ace king, to be honest. So I'm thinking about, do we just jam this? Like, how often are we... This one's really close. So he opened for 3.5 big blinds. Is that something someone does with ace king? Ace queen maybe. This is thin, and this might be a mistake, but we do have top pair. Oh my god, dude. Like I said, ace 9 was just one of those random hands we're now losing to. I don't know, man. I'm a fish. What do you want from me? We are gonna 3-bet ace queen. Not gonna go crazy. I mean, I could make it slightly bigger. Okay, he's never folding something like 9s, 10s, jacks, queens. We don't know anything about this guy. Okay, we're gonna keep aces in our range, over pairs in our range by betting. Sometimes he just folds. I just didn't think he had that many hands that can fold there. I guess he just had like king jack of diamonds or something like that. We'll find out. People haven't been 3-betting me. I don't know if he like recognizes me, or I mean, I don't know who recognizes me. I used to play these a lot, but just in general, I just never really get 3-bet very often. This is a board I'm gonna take one off. Turn top pair, which is pretty nice. Here we're gonna c-bet. Against a fish, they don't really like float or do anything crazy in my experience. Okay, we're just gonna bet really small. We're only worried about like an ace, a king, 8 or a 3, specifically for something like 5, 6. We don't really turn any more equity. And that the hands that he's calling the flop with, like maybe Queen Jack, 9-10, Jack 9, Queen 9, King Jack. All these hands turn more equity with the turn. So only thing we're beating, or we could try to get him off of, is like a missed flush draw or something, but not worth it. We get matching duckies on both tables. This guy is tight, opens, and he just plays a lot of hands. Like, he's just loose passive, basically. We flop a boat here. We would have liked to flop the boat over here, but maybe this will work out better for us. So we're going to sit out, really give this one some thought. If we get called, we're only getting called by like eights. You know, Carl could have 8s, 9s, 10s, 6s, 7, 8s, 9s, 10s. Dog could also have that. So I don't know what Dog really has here, to be honest. He could have a 5, like ace 5 of hearts. I'm just hoping that he bets. So when he checks, he never has a 5, right? What does he have? Ace 3 of, you know, clubs. Something like that. 6s, 7s, 8s are his like hands that have showdown value. So we want the maximum money in the middle. Okay, we're just gonna hope he has like, we're targeting like pocket 6s, pocket 7s, pocket 8s. Didn't work, but he probably just had ace high, and he's probably checking that back anyway. So I think we go for a big bet, make it look like we might be bluffing. 8-9 off against a fish. We were gonna just flop the nuts. Pretty easy game. So we're hoping he just has jacks or something. This is not a bet that jacks make. This is a bet that ace high makes. Okay, we're gonna go for the tiny check raise. Pretty bad turn. We are losing to diamonds, but whatever. Actually, I should have bet bigger to get called by diamonds. Can we, what is this board, dude? Can we get called by, I don't know if I can fold. I think we're still beating ace, queen, ace, jack. Do we ever get called by, like ace high when we bet? No. Okay, he's dead to just a jack. Nice. Okay, he actually had a really good hand, but that's like the top of his value range, pretty much. I think he had 2 pair, right? Okay, we're back. Hopefully, you guys... I'll just turn on the music again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate when you guys do that. Let me know if you have any questions. What else? Like I said in the beginning, if you have any ideas for like what you think makes a really good poker course, let me know in the comments. That's something I'm really interested in. I want to make like an amazing product that, you know, brings a lot of value, especially, you know, if I'm, you know, ideally I never have to play 10 and L again, so I want to give away all my secrets. So let me know what you guys want. Other than that, have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later.